Today we're going shopping in the world's scariest market, but it won't be for fruits and vegetables. What you will watch may chill you out of the neighborhood market. Hundreds of millions of people in more than 100 countries around the world go to the market every day to shop for vegetables and fruits. This is an essential way of life for people to live. Especially societies that cannot cultivate their own crops have to go and buy from the market. We think we're in agreement here. But this market, whether you plant it or reap it, is very different from what you grow or what you cook in your pots. This is the Republic of Togo in the western part of the African continent. The vast majority of the country's 6 million inhabitants eat fruit and vegetables, just like you and me. In a country with an annual per capita income of $900, people's income level is actually not very good. 20% of the country's population believes in Islam, 29% Christianity, and 51% believe in local religion. That is, a population that counts for more than half the country's population maintains its local religious beliefs. The local religion includes a belief in naturalism. Why do you think the local religions in Togo need monkey heads? The most important of all local religions in the recent history of mankind has in fact arisen in Togo. Then in countries such as Benin, Nigeria, Burkina Faso, local religions became widespread and made significant contributions to the development of every regional culture and art. The local religion, or voodoo religion, was later transported to Haiti by the Togolese and Beninese slaves gathered by the Europeans, and in Haiti the religion of voodoo was made common. The form of belief of the voodoo religion, which many people in Togo still adhere to frequently, may scare you a little. Many people here remain devoted to native religion. Togolese use monkey heads in rituals. And they go and buy these monkey heads in the Akodessawa market. This is actually the creepiest marketplace in the world. Togolese authorities do not allow foreigners into this market. Many years ago, in this town, vacated by authorities in 1974, horrific landscapes were photographed by a photographer. One day, after the rituals performed with the voodoo religious faith, unusual events occurred. The Togolese authorities realized that when voodoo rituals were practiced, a cloud of curse was supposedly covering the whole town. The local authorities have asked the population to leave this town suddenly. There were many events such as electricity being cut off at once, human screams rising from cemeteries. Despite the fact that many years have passed, the Togolese police do not let anyone in here. Shoppers at this market in the capital of Togo in West Africa believe in black magic. People practice magic because of their religious beliefs. This market, established at the request of the public, also sells magic materials and herbs. You may lack medical supplies in Togo, but when you want to do magic, you can buy all the supplies completely from this market. From animal heads to wooden objects believed to be cursed, from voodoo dolls to strange tools, many different magic items are on sale at this market. The market's atmosphere is very disturbing, isn't it? We don't know how much you believe in magic, but according to 2003, Togo had 46.8% illiteracy. A large part of the country believes in magic. The encyclopedic meaning of magic is as follows: the magic, practices that suggest that people can influence the natural world, events, objects, people by supernatural, paranormal or mystical methods, and the cultural system created around them. Where do you think the Togolese use this magic? Anyway, let's keep visiting the market. In this market, you can obtain large ox skulls, dried heads of monkeys, buffalo and leopard feet and many other magical items. If you visit Togo as a tourist, you will have to be extremely brave to visit this market. In fact, after visiting the market, you'd better get some psychological help. Here's the weird part. In fact, strange to us, it is a belief for Togolese voodooists. According to local beliefs, the animals' dry heads protect them from bad luck. In fact, all the magical materials sold in this market are sold to convince spirits to help. So we think they don't want to do any harm to anyone. You've probably heard of voodoo dolls. In voodoo culture, these dolls are often shown in movies. Voodoo dolls are also used for magic. Please don't try this. A Togolese told an interesting story about a spell made with voodoo dolls. Please don't try it yourself. The sorcerer, who connects the voodoo doll and the person to be bewitched with his supernatural powers, casts a spell by touching the voodoo doll or binding its hands. According to the belief, the baby whose hands are tied turns all the affairs of the bewitched person upside down. That person, according to the belief, goes bankrupt, fights with everyone. By the way, it is said that the body parts of the person to be bewitched can also be added to the baby's structure to strengthen the spell. By the way, what we are telling you may sound absurd, you may even say it is impossible, but voodoo sorcerers, both male and female, are highly respected by the locals. Jews, Muslims, and Christians have forbidden magic. In shamanism, magic is identified with religion and belief. In some beliefs, substances such as the bark left by the snake, clove grass, or vinegar left by the snake are used to protect against magic. Voodoo magic is used in almost every country in the world. In some areas this magic is not only practiced with voodoo dolls. Voodoo sorcerers can also use certain items to cast voodoo spells. This is especially useful if the person to be cast the spell has belongings, it works more. But in the world, voodoo magic is commonly performed on toy puppets. In South Africa, voodoo is only used to make people unhappy. So when you go to South Africa, someone wants your unhappiness, they can cast voodoo spells on you. This is entirely related to the beliefs of this land. Magic is forbidden, as we recall, in the celestial religions. In different parts of the world, wizards are not punished. It's hard to believe, but wizards are even more respected. From the Middle Ages to the present, this magic business is coming uninterrupted. Wizards divide the types of magic into three: short-term spells, long-term spells, and lifetime effective spells. In order to do this, the magician had to know the job very well, and the energy field had to be many times more advanced than estimates. Thousands of years ago, there were also magicians in Babylon, Egypt, and Assyria. They especially used their abilities to see into the future. We ended this section with a short visit to the magicians who are believed to have superhuman powers and the markets selling magical materials in Togo. Please don't get caught up in the magic of this episode and get involved in magic or something. We have come to the end of our magical journey in Wise Octopus. What do you think about this magic subject? We are waiting for your comments. If you like our video, you can like, subscribe, and support our channel. See you in the next video.